Greetings, Royal Queens and Kings. It's your host, Queen Tulsa, and welcome back to the Queen Tulsa Show. Today, I will be your captain, and we definitely want to welcome you to the Butterfly Lounge. If this is your first time here, please make sure you subscribe, set your notifications to all so that you don't miss any of the hot topics and fire content and go on and bang that notification bell and set it to all. Kings and Queens on the agenda today, the curious case of Wendy Williams and Kelly Rowland explained. Okay, now DJ, go ahead and pump our music. Get it nice and right for us, set the tone for us as we go ahead and do our royal roll call, royal butterfly call. We have Wendy with one in the building says, got the butterflies in here. Judy Cole says, good evening, Queen Tulsa, baby, princess, and kids. Well, good evening to you. Everybody is saying good evening, royal family and friends. Absolutely. So as we go ahead and do that, I'm going to go ahead and bring up article. If you all do not know, Wendy Williams documentary is set to come out here shortly, and there's all this melee and confusion around her name right now. Well, apparently her family has not had the contact that they prefer with her, right? All right, let's get into it. So if you have for bookings, tips, tea, you can email Queen Tulsa at queentulsadirect@gmail.com. And I want to thank you in advance for visiting and hanging out with us at the Butterfly Lounge. All right, now let's get into it because now I have to come on. Oh, here we are. Yeah, I'm so silly this evening. Okay, here we go. Just bear with us. We have new people working in the studio, and yeah, you guys get it. So, thank you, producers, and everybody that played a part in making today's show amazing. Okay, now first and foremost, you all know that I'm definitely a Wendy Williams fan. Like, she's definitely oh my gosh, when you talk about a legend in the game, and when you talk about a woman that bursts down doors, so myself and other creators could really come on and really say it like we mean it, right? And so, shout out to Wendy Williams. I'm actually going to bring up this article, and it's by People magazine, right? And so we're going to get into Wendy first because, Kelly Rowland, she's kind of had it a bit rough. But when you're a celebrity and you've made it to Kelly's status, I mean, she's another Beyonce. When you think about Kelly Rowland, she's definitely a superstar and very big overseas. No shade to anyone over there. Okay, so Wendy Williams' family break their silence on shocking and heartbreaking struggles over the past 3 years. This is an exclusive. The former talk show host's sister, niece, and brother reveal the battle over her future in this week's People cover story. This is by Brianna Tracy and Janine Rubenstein, and this was published on February 21st, 2024 at 8 a.m. Shout out to People magazine. We're just crediting you, right? So, it's been 2.5 years since Wendy Williams asked for her final on TV. And since then, the larger-than-life personality has remained mostly quiet as rumors have swirled around about her well-being. Now, the former Wendy Williams show host family is speaking out for the first time in this week's People's cover story about what went down during this dark period. As Wendy's life devolved into the exact kind of drama she once would have gossiped about during her Hot Topic segment. We've all seen the images over the last few months and really few years of what has seemed like a spiral for my aunt, says Wendy Williams' niece, Alex Finney, who also appears in the new Lifetime documentary, Where is Wendy Williams, premiering February 24th. It was shocking and heartbreaking to see her in that. Okay, so before we go on, I'd like to say a few things. I like to say a few things because when you talk about legendary, when you talk about iconic, and when you talk about a woman that really loved her son, I mean, we pretty much grew up with little Kevin. We heard about his school drop offs. We heard about like the parenting and all that over the years. And for her to be separated from her son, I don't think Wendy would have ever wanted that, to be honest. And shout out to Chronicle Speaks because she had reported on this. And you guys get over and check out her commentary as well. But what I will say, as far as my perspective, hi Maria, how are you? Who's what? Okay, get on in here. 111, hello. How you doing? Okay. Now listen here. Let's push it back into this article, right? Whew. All right, let's go. When the Lifetime documentary crew began filming in August 2022, it set out to follow Williams' comeback as she prepared to launch a new podcast. The film quickly evolved into something entirely different as the crew captured Williams, who served as an executive producer on the project. In the throes of alcohol addiction and struggles with health issues, including Graves' disease and an autoimmune disorder that can cause bulging eyes and lymphedema, a condition that causes swelling in her feet. Now, we all know that Wendy, when she got to that state, she let us know, hey, check out my feet. And she posted a photo of her feet. And she showed us the machine, right? Well, let's move on into the article. A particularly gut-wrenching scene shows Williams, who turned 60 in July, asking her driver to take her to her past the former Wendy Williams show studio, forgetting that he had done so only moments earlier. I don't know what the hell is going on, her driver says in the documentary. I think she's losing memory. She doesn't know who I am sometimes. The documentary crew stopped filming Williams in April 2023. That month, she entered a facility to treat cognitive issues, her manager and jeweler, Will Selby, says in the film. Her son reveals in the documentary that doctors have connected the issues to alcohol use. Absolutely. Now listen, let's get back into it. The documentary crew stopped filming Williams in 2023. April 2023, that month, she entered a facility to treat cognitive issues. Her manager and jeweler, Will Selby, says in the film. Her son reveals in the documentary that doctors have connected these issues to alcohol use. And I read that twice for a reason. Williams remains in the facility to this day, and her family says a court-appointed legal guardian is the only person who has unfettered access to her. Y'all, bring Wendy Williams back. And listen here, all of this is allegedly. All of this is allegedly. It's kind of hard for me to even get through the article. I'm not even going to kid you. Okay. Her family says they don't know where she is and cannot call her themselves, but she can call them. Her family says they don't know where she is and cannot call her themselves, but she can call them. The people who love her cannot see her, says Wendy's sister and Alex's mom, Wanda, 65. I think the big question is, how the hell did we get here? In fall 2021, season 13 of her eponymous show was delayed several times before moving forward without Williams and with a rotation of celebrity guest hosts, including Leah Remini and Sherry Shepard. In early 2022, Wells Fargo froze her accounts after her financial advisor at the time alleged that she was of unsound mind. According to Williams' court filings, the bank successfully petitioned a New York court to have Williams placed under a temporary financial guardianship, reportedly because she was at risk of financial exploitation due to cognitive issues. Williams' 23-year-old son, Kevin Hunter Jr., whom she shares with ex-husband Kevin Hunter, came under scrutiny for spinning, but strongly denies in the documentary that he exploited her. I never taken money without her consent. Kevin Jr. declined to comment for this story. Wanda says he is still financially supported by his mother. Williams claims in the documentary that her guardian, whose identity is private, has stolen money from her. Filmmakers say she didn't provide evidence, and neither her guardian nor Wells Fargo responded to people's requests for comment. Amid the fight over her finances, Williams spent time in Miami with her family. There, Kevin Jr. says he kept her away from alcohol and had her eating vegan and working out with a trainer. Her family wanted to extend her visit, but they say the show disagreed. I said to the producers, no, she's not coming back up because she needs to get better. Kevin Jr. says in the documentary, I made sure that business was always on the back burner and that health was the number one priority. I mean, speaking and coming from his daddy, health is wealth, and that's what he said. So that was his daddy saying, please what? In February 2022, the show announced that Wendy Williams would not return for the remainder of the season. That May, an independent legal guardian was appointed to oversee her finances and health. Her family members say they don't know why the court made the decision, and the court papers have been sealed. All I know is that Wendy and her team walked into the courtroom one way and they walked out, and the family is completely excluded. Wanda says by June, the Wendy Williams show was canceled. Wendy loved doing the show, says a production source. Losing it broke her. Her show was everything. And she didn't care if it was rain, sleet, or no, baby. She was coming. The only thing that stopped her from the you know what was the you know what. And that's why she would still come on from the home. All right, let's get into it. For the Osbury Park, New York native, who first gained notoriety as a radio shock jock in the 90s, the Wendy Williams show had been a source of pride since its 2008 debut. The show developed a passionate following in part due to Williams. No holds barred celebrity gossip. What is what? And I love it. Thank you for calling into the Wendy Williams show. We were the little engine that could, says the show source. When we got renewed each season, we were shocked. They say fish stinks from the head. But if it's great, it glows from the head. In this case, we all bask in Wendy's glow. Behind the scenes, several sources say Williams struggled with drinking. She would be drunk on air, and says the show source. Slowly, we started being like, what's going on with her? In 2017, she fainted in a Statue of Liberty costume during her Halloween episode, later attributing it to her Graves' disease in a 2018 interview with People. That was the first sign something was really wrong with her niece, Alex, 33 now. And I think we all remember that, seeing her on show. And what I can say to that is it was stress. I mean, she's a syndicated television host. I mean, she's a one-woman show. And so that's what I learned from, okay? She's a one-woman show, and really people filling in for her. Uh, let's get into it. The show's co-executive producer, Suzanne Bass, also saw Williams' issues. I knew she was struggling. How could I not? Says Bass, whose husband was the stage manager. As her situation grew worse, she pushed us away. In 2019, Williams revealed on the show that she'd been living in a sober house, noting her past problems with cocaine. A month later, she filed for divorce from Hunter, 52, after 21 years of marriage, when it was revealed that he'd had a baby with another woman. Hunter declined to comment for this story. Yeah, you better. And neither shall she. You know who she is, okay? Wendy's mom, Shirley, may rest in peace, would always remind me that your aunt would trade everything she has, every dime, every car, every wig, to be able to have a strong, loving household and a loving husband, Alex says. That was ripped from her right after her son had to go off to college in 2018. Emotionally, it was just a lot. It was too much for her world. Williams' brother Tommy agrees. It put her back into that dark place. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let's get into this. Okay, I gotta read this again. Williams' brother Tommy agrees. It put her back into that dark place. Well, don't we remember when Tommy came online and Tommy wanted to give his moment, Tommy, that was neither the time nor the place for you to do that. Okay, let me read some of the comments before we go any further. 2111 says, welcome, Royals. Please like, share, subscribe, and join the convo respectfully to bless Queen Tulsa via Cash App. There it is right there. Maria says, hey, 2111, Judy Coast, Queen Tulsa, hello. Hashtag, how you doing? Can we hashtag, how you doing? Okay. How you doing? Okay. Maria, yes. All autoimmune disorder. Yes, that's our baby and we love her through it. Oh, it's so tough to live with that. I know. And listen, that's my baby and I love her. And we love you here. Wendy, if you ever get wind of this, we love you here and we encourage you. And we was not down for Sherry being on your show. How you doing? Okay, we wanted mother back. Okay. 111 says, praying for Wendy as she was just one woman trying to carry the weight of her world on her shoulders. Amen to that. Pray your hands, pray your hands. 111 says, in life, we have breakups. You know what, 111, you are really breaking my hearts. I mean, you're like warming my heart, my brother, because it feels good when our brothers can come in when the time is needed to give you those words of encouragement. Let's get into it. In life, we have breakups. It can either make you or break you. I can imagine being humiliated by your significant other in real life, in real time, in front of the world. Isn't that it? That's right, Wani. Hey, Norris Tony. Good to see you over here. You guys get on over there and see my brother, Norris Tony in Christ, okay? Hey, Norris Tony. Judy Cole says, hey, Norris Tony. All right, let's get back into this article. Now, when the Ovid shutdown began in March of 2020, Williams was isolated in her luxury apartment. In May 2020, her show, DJ DJ Booth says he found her unresponsive at home and she was rushed to the hospital where she needed several blood transfusions. That November, Williams' mom, Shirley, passed away. When our mother passed, who was her greatest advocate and strong support system out of anybody in this family, she never grieved, says Wanda. A month after the guardian was appointed in 2022, Williams was caught on camera passed out at a Louis Vuitton store drunk. She entered a wellness facility for months starting in September 2022. But the next March, after she took a trip to LA, Selby says in the documentary that she was disheveled and adamant about drinking. Producers say they stopped filming that April after they found Williams in her apartment with her eyes rolled back and her head, and worked with Selby to urge the Guardian to get Williams help. Executive producer Mark Ford says the Guardian did come around and was responsive to our pleas to get her into a safer place. How did she go from this aunt or sister that we love and is healthy 1 minute to this person who's in and out of the hospital? Wanda asked, how is that system better than the system the family could put in place? This system is broken. Right now, the power over when Williams can leave the facility, if at all, remains in her guardian's hands. After high-profile cases like Britney Spears, the legal guardian and conservator systems in the U.S. are being re-examined. A New York State Assembly bill was proposed in 2022 to expedite the hearing process when an appeal is filed in a guardianship. Williams' family is not currently contesting her case. Ford says filmmakers proceeded with the documentary to shed light on Williams' situation. We ask ourselves almost every day, is this helping Wendy or is this hurting her? And in the end, we felt like it was helping her. This is about the guardianship system and how it can be improved. Despite the unknowns, Williams' loved ones say they focus on getting her better. There is not a person in this family who doesn't want the same thing for Wendy, and that is her health. Wanda says, Alex adds, she can't wait to start the next chapter of her life. Now, listen here, that was a beautiful article, and I will say this, Wendy had endured a lot on TV. I mean, she knew about Sharina, and guys, for old time's sake, let's just go ahead and take a quick commercial break. Let's hear a word from Wendy and we'll be right back.
In November, a black Porsche drove in my driveway to do a K-turn. It slowed down. It just so happens I was home. And I was at a particular window where I could see. It was a woman who was with a burgeoning belly. And I could see that because the way our house is pitched, it's on a little bit of a hill. And this person, her, was taking pictures of our home. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm saying this. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. And then she backs out, she reverses the car to go back to where she came from. At that point, I can't believe what my life is about to turn into. I'm like screaming like a raving lunatic. And what would you do? What would you do? There was nobody for me to call for a second opinion. There was nobody to call.
All right, and we are back. Yes. So let's dive into Wendy right quick because this is about Wendy. Yes, we love you, Wendy. And if anybody knows her, send her this live so she'll know that, we just love you. We care about you. Hey, Ty's Journey. And we will forever be grateful for you. And this is speculation is giving me the P. Diddy situation. You see what I'm saying? Diddy is back in the news. Wendy is being, pushed out, in my opinion. Yeah, check out our friend's channel, Ty's TJ's channel. I just feel like she's being pushed out. I feel like Wendy, where is Diddy? We need to talk to him because guess what? Before Wendy's show was going to leave, Wendy was going to let us know who the real Justin Brown's daddy is. Okay? And if she can't say it, I'ma say it. It's Suge Knight. It's Suge Knight, honey. How you doing? In the name of Wendy, allegedly. In the name of Wendy. Yeah, she was going to give us the tea that Suge Knight, okay? Because this is about mother right here. Mother, listen here. Mother couldn't wait to get to that purple chair. When mother got the show, she was so excited. And this is the boss, queen jock of radio. Who else can do it like her? In the female Hall of Fame in radio. You hear me? Remember she had the pic of him and Serge. And Suge. Him and Suge. You know what? Actually, I actually have let me see if I could dig for this piece of information. Yeah, because let me bring up something right quick. Let me look in the archives right quick for a video. Okay. Okay, get into this. Okay, let's get into this. All right, this is going to be under the fair use. Let's go ahead and get into this. Let me go ahead and recognize you all, my royals. Okay. Oh, yeah. And you said, and they fired her from that radio station. Yeah, you remember? Oh, yeah, we didn't. We remember. Suge Knight. Allegedly is Justin. Justin Combs. Listen here. When we think about Diddy, I want you to think about Madonna. I want you to think about Angelina Jolie. I want you to think about Oprah. I want you to think about I want you to think about Jeffrey Epstein, Harvey Weinstein, and all them. Wendy is gorgeous in that picture. Yes. And she always said it like she meant it. Okay? Say it like you mean it. Shout it out. Okay? She knew too much in their eyes. Yes. And listen. Okay, let me go ahead and get on over here. Everybody's out there. Come on, let me go ahead and pull this up. I'm going to pull this up right quick. And I'm only bringing this up for reference, right? So let's get into this right quick. This is a short.
It appears that Wendy Williams, who just got rid of her pretentious ex-husband and his financial demands, is in the middle of another drama. And this time it seems like her longtime beef with the rapper scene, Kamsa Kapady, is rumors have it that Diddy plans to destroy Wendy for some secrets she spilled about him, and doesn't even mind going physical on the former TV host like he did in the past. Well, let's dig into the story and dig out what Diddy is trying to hide so well.
Okay, so listen. What did we just talk about? What did we just talk about? Y'all, listen here. We need to go up on that Diddy. I'm gonna start pushing that content right on back out because, sir, we did not forget. We did not forget about those allegations. We did not forget about that lawsuit that Cassie had. And baby, if we have to keep bringing it up and reviewing it and finding more detail in it, then that's what we're gonna do. Because we need Wendy back, and honey, we need her ASAP. It's giving me the Kim Porter. It's giving me Kim Porter. Remember when they said that Kim Porter was good one day? Remember? Y'all let me know in the comments if y'all remember. Wendy Williams says, and she was in New York. Them gangsters there don't play. Exactly. I don't know his name. That interview when Diddy was giving her a funny face like he already set her up, allegedly. Yes, I need that video. What video is that? Do you know which video I'm talking about? Do y'all know when he was giving like a funny face? Let me see. Yes. Okay, let me see. Because listen, you guys, wasn't we just talking about this? The whole setup and Diddy. Listen, y'all. Listen. Oh, I don't like when they play with my girl like that. Let me check my archives. Okay. Yes, let me see if I can. After this one, I'm gonna see if I can find it too.
Hi everyone, and welcome back to Celeb Live channel. I keep my eyes on the most scandalous events in show business, and always bring you the hottest updates. So Wendy Williams thought she could lead in peace after her ex Kevin Hunter lost his case in court and stopped coming after her money, but unfortunately Wendy's name got dragged into another mess again, and this time as a victim of the story. It appears that
Oh my God, look at her. Oh my goodness, very fabulous photo. Isn't that photo just fabulous? Here, let me see if I can find it. Wendy Williams. Oh, here we go. Let's look at this one right here. We got Jean. Get into this.
When she put out those pictures of the dude pulling his pants down and it looked like some gay act that was going on, he got on the phone. He said, let me tell you this.
Who was we just talking about? Who were we just talking about? Oh, okay, that's it right there. Okay, so it's in the comments. Okay, who were we just talking about? I just said that I said this kind of feels like the Kim Porter situation. Remember, 1 minute Kim was good, the next minute she wasn't. 1 minute she was healthy, the next minute she wasn't. Allegedly. Let's get into it. Okay, let me press it.
When I get back to New York City, if she's on the radio station, he's talking to a radio executive.
And what happened? Wendy got the boot. And I believe that's when she went to Philly. Because it was out of New York, and then she went to Philly? Because she left New York because she put those photos out. And she was on the radio. Okay? She was on the radio. Okay, he said, let you check your archives, okay? You remember that interview? Okay, so I'm assuming that this is it right here. Okay, so let's take a look at this, and then we're gonna go to that one. Breaths, yes, absolutely. Yes, we're gonna get into all of this. We're gonna get into all of this. It's okay, baby. Okay, here we go.
He said, nobody that I deal with, nobody that I know is gonna do anything with y'all. No business at all. It ain't gonna be no artist, no.
But listen, when we talk about, people are saying that Clive Davis is backing Diddy. So if Clive Davis is backing him, let's think about Clive Davis' money. Let's talk about his reach, his pull in this industry. You know?
Nothing gonna come. He's telling people that at a radio station. When we got back to New York City, Wendy Williams was in Philly.
We come from.
What I tell you, I have remembered that. I remembered that. Diddy got her put out of the New York radio station. And boom, you gotta go. She went to Philly. But thank God she didn't give up, you know?
A very homosexual era of hip hop as well. There was a radio personality once upon a time. Her name was Wendy Williams, and she was practically burned at the stake for talking about such. And now it's all come full circle.
When she put out those pictures,
and now it's all come full circle. It seems like somebody was mad, wasn't they? Seemed like somebody is mad because if everything has come full circle, everything that Wendy told us back in the day has come full circle. And thank you so much. Let me get this. Go ahead. I had a tongue twister, y'all. Let me go ahead and get this pulled up so we can get the tea, right? Wendy Williams was always on it. And guess what? If she couldn't get it out, we gonna get it out for her. This is what Mother Wendy Williams wanted to tell us, okay?
Highly rated afternoon show that might have been even syndicated then, that she had big news coming that involved Justin Combs. Perked my ear up. I said, yo, what's going on? We started calling everybody. He was calling me.
Let's go back.
Wanna play with Nikki. Got the power, I can tell my nigga.
Okay, there we go.
Wendy Williams was announcing her super highly rated afternoon show that might have been even syndicated then, that she had big news coming that involved Justin Combs. Perked my ear up. I said, yo, what's going on? We started calling everybody. He was calling me. He got a heads up. He started calling the bosses at Hot 97. The street team was listening. They heard, the executives heard.
Listen. Now peep this out. Justin has been going through some things, right? His daddy is very dark. Oh, you know what I'm saying? He's from the girl. Let's go ahead and let me just play this.
We instantly all left the office, 19th Street, some in cabs, some in cars, some running all the way down to Hudson Street where Hot 97 was, to get down there just to handle the situation and make sure that that picture was not exposed to the masses. You look back, history will tell you that she was let go from Hot 97 over that.
I know I pissed a lot of people off, including you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wendy Williams.
Look at that. Okay, okay. So give me a second. I'm gonna just
super highly rated afternoon show that might have been even syndicated.
I need to pause it at the right time. She had
big news coming.
Okay. You know how Mother is. She's like, I got the tea. And she's at the height of her career. Let's go.
That involved Justin Combs.
She said she had big news coming that involved Justin Combs. And look at everything that went on. You hear me? Get into this. Y'all get into this.
Perked my ear up. I said, yo, what's going on? We started calling everybody. He was calling me. He got a heads up.
Upset. Calling.
He started calling the bosses at Hot 97. The street team was listening. They heard, the executives heard. We instantly all left the office.
He's calling everybody. He's saying we instantly left the office running. They don't running, scootering. You better get there.
18th Street, some in cabs, some in cars, some running all the way down to Hudson Street where Hot 97 was to get down there just to handle the situation.
What do you mean handle the situation? Diddy got Wendy Williams fired from Hot 97 about the photo of Suge Knight and his newborn child. Let me read it again. Diddy got Wendy Williams fired from Hot 97 about the photo of Suge Knight and his newborn child.
And make sure that that picture was not exposed.
This picture right here. This picture right here. That's what he didn't want. That's what he didn't want out. That's what he didn't want out. That's exactly what he didn't want out. How you doing? Okay. How you doing? Okay, get into it. You gotta do it. Okay. Listen here. This is what Mother was going to show us. So guess what? We're gonna help her. We are going to help Wendy Williams. Free Wendy Williams right now. And P. Diddy, we got something for you. Oh boy, yes we do. You need to be exposed. That is Suge Knight.
Exposed to the masses. You look back, history will tell you that she was let go from Hot 97 over that.
I know I pissed a lot of people off, including you.
Now look at him. I want you guys to look at this demonic demon. Look at him. I mean, look at him. I mean, he just looks so upset. He looks very upset, as though you all remember when the TMZ had caught photos of him, you know, pacing back and forth with a cup in his hand, barely getting sleep. You shouldn't get any sleep. I hope you can't sleep. And I hope the ancestors are really waking it up on you. Okay? Seriously. Because you know what you did was wrong, and all of it is coming full circle, baby. It's all coming full circle. And you just wait for Jesus. Are you prepared for Jesus' return? I don't think you're ready. Yeah, I don't think you're ready. I don't think you're ready. I don't think you're ready to face the music. Let's be honest, let's be truthful, and let's be real. But every dog has their day, and sometimes two. Here's for my girl. Okay. Hold on, let's see. Yes, I gave you. Okay, how you doing? There you go. Please give us a how you doing, Queen Tulsa. Thank you. We know Diddy likes to adopt other chicks' kids, allegedly. That is it. That is it. Because when I really think about it, and when I'm putting the puzzles together in my head, it's okay. We gotta, you know, Kim has to go. You know, oh girl, you know, I'm gonna just. All this is allegedly speculation. Oh girl, she better be quiet. She's been quiet for a long time. Y'all know that one particular one that he has? Yeah, her. Yeah. All right, Kevin Davis says, media wanted Wendy Williams gone because she wouldn't keep quiet about celebrities' dirty secrets. I wish she would have told me the dirty secrets. I would have kept the legacy going. Okay? I would have kept the legacy going. I need Wendy. I need Wendy. Okay. As much as people say, oh, she was messy, this, that, and the third. Listen, we all loved it. I tuned in every day. Uh-huh. I mean, I tuned in so much that I went to the grocery store one day. I got me a Wendy wig, and they thought I was her. And the lady said, can you say it? I said, hi, sir. I'm here, I'm just here. Usually when I'm in the grocery store, I don't want to do the how you doing. I want to get in. I want to dip and do it right on about it, And so I did it for her. Mhm. All in the name. What's done in the dark shall come to the light. That particular part, and it's going to come. I don't care how long a person feels like they're going to get away with something, but the tables do turn, and karma, she does not discriminate on anybody. Trust me on that. She does not discriminate on anybody. She will show up at your front door wholeheartedly, unannounced. She don't care, and it is what it is. Oh, you sent me a cash. My phone was off. I put it on a charge. Let me go ahead and read some of you guys' comments right quick. Karma is a B. Yes, Miss Judy Coles. Judy Coles says Kevin Davis. Hey. Where's that comment? Maria says, hey, Kevin. Hey, Kevin. Laughing my A off. 111 says, if you've been here for a few or just slid through, please like, share, subscribe, and join the convo respectfully. And to join me, to bless Queen Tulsa, you can do it via Cash App right there. Let's see. You said, I know that's right, Queen Tulsa. Yes, absolutely. And listen, we got to stand on business. At the end of the day, we definitely have to stand on business. And I did notice that we did have another show scheduled up tonight. So give me 1 second. Let me check and see what time that show is, so we're not overlapping. Oh, thank you so much. I received that, TJ. Okay, so yeah, we have a show. It says at 9:15, so I'll put it for 9:30. Just so we can wrap things up here. But I want to continue this conversation, and I want to continue to give light and shed light to Wendy Williams. You guys, make sure you watch the Lifetime documentary this weekend. Of course, we will be watching and we will be reviewing. A shout out and thank you so much, TJ, for the Cash App. And those of you that sent the Cash App, PayPal, Zelle, we have all of those features, right? And for those of you that had come by and watched, so if you like, share, subscribe, we definitely appreciate you. And if you did not check out our latest video, we were in studio earlier. So our daytime show will be in studio. So catch us tomorrow live in studio. But as for right now, for our replay gang, we want to thank you for even listening this long. Please like, share, subscribe, and join the conversation. Okay. Miss Judy Coast says, Maria, did you get a chance to see the troll yet? Oh, and we got some things coming up. You're welcome. I appreciate you. Yes, gratitude. I really appreciate you. So listen here, you just reminded me, because I will be hosting a sports my own, and it will be the creators versus the career criminal investigation team. And pretty much the case of Scalpy, Scammer, Rotten Root, plus more of your popular YouTubers that are criminals, okay, or ex-convicts. We got the receipts, okay? And to be a juror, there is a $10 admission fee, and you'll just simply cash app it to Queen Tulsa and say, hey, juror, and put your name. And then, actually, I would just say email me. So what you would do is you would just correspond with me through the email. Yeah, okay, it was a press play video. Yes, press play. Oh, and we went on a field trip today. We went to Greenwood. We shopped at some Black businesses. If you guys get a chance, get by there and see that. It was amazing. and we got some support. Oh my goodness, we got an Annie doll. We were able to purchase Annie's doll today. You're doing an amazing, awesome job, Queen Tulsa. Thank you so much. It's so good to hear it. Yes. Okay, Maria, what was that, a video? Let me see. Let me click on it. I'm gonna click on that. Let me click on this video. Okay, this is short. Oh, okay, that was the one that I saw. Okay, I brought that one up. Making sure I didn't miss anything. And I see that we look at us on the poll. Will you help me find Wendy Williams? 62% says yes, 25% says how you doing? How you doing? And 12% says no. Okay, we'll bump you to that 12% that said no. We love Wendy. Okay? You're going to die laughing, Maria. I'm going to pick up some breakfast and watch as soon as I get to work. Okay, cool. Yes. Okay, so the press play video. Yes. Yes, and thank you, Ty. You guys, Ty is another creator. We collab at times. We're actually going to have her on. Actually, Ty, I'm going to give you an opportunity. Okay? I'm going to give you an opportunity to come over and do a test run with the creators versus the career criminal investigation. How does that sound? 111 says, at Ty's journey, thank you for being a blessing to Queen Tulsa. Yes. Now listen here, y'all. We do have a 9:30 show. And this 9:30 show is going to be way different. This 9:30 show is going to be way different. It's going to be way different. So I want you guys to just relax and bear with the sister. Okay. So it's going to be a 30-minute show. I'm not going to tease you, but I got to tease you because this particular live is going to be an ongoing investigation child. At 9:30 tonight. So in 6 minutes Central Time, we'll be live right back. So make sure you set your notifications. And yes, you said you down? Okay. So we will be here. Yeah, we're gonna chop it up behind the scenes, and definitely you guys get ready. Ty's journey and myself are going to be waking the streets up, and I will be having just trolling and strolling. So if you guys like the way I troll and stroll through the streets on all social medias, make sure you stay tuned for that. We'll have some of that coming up as well. And I really love and trolling, and and if you have any skits or something like that, feel free to send them to us. Okay. Well, on that note, I appreciate you, DJ. Cut up that music and drop us on down. Until the next time.